the longest living people eat these 10 vegetables every day for longevity. What if I told you that the longest living people don't rely on fancy supplements or extreme diets? Instead, they include certain vegetables in their meals that fuel their bodies for a long, disease-free life. These vegetables help protect their cells, keep their brains sharp, and even slow down aging from the inside out. In this video, I'll tell you about 10 vegetables that the longest living people eat daily and exactly how they help your body stay younger and stronger. From vegetables that repair your DNA to ones that boost brain power, every food on this list has a unique power to support longevity. And before you go, stay tuned to find out the 5 vegetables that these long-living communities actually avoid. You might be eating them without even realizing how they impact your health. But remember, everyone's body is different. Before making major diet changes, consult a healthcare professional to make sure these foods work for you. Now, let's get started. 1. Bitter melon. The Okinawans, who consistently live well past 100, eat bitter melon regularly because of its powerful impact on blood sugar regulation and cellular resilience. One of the most fascinating effects of bitter melon is how it mimics insulin inside the body. It acts similarly to insulin by helping glucose enter cells more efficiently. This means less sugar floating around in the bloodstream, reducing the risk of insulin resistance, a major contributor to aging and metabolic disorders. Another powerful component of bitter melon is its high concentration of momordicosides. These bioactive compounds directly enhance cellular detoxification, reducing the buildup of waste products that may interfere with vital functions. Over the years, as the body processes food, environmental toxins, and metabolic byproducts, some of these substances linger, contributing to inflammation and cellular wear and tear. The compounds in bitter melon stimulate enzymes in the liver and kidneys that help flush these waste materials out more efficiently. According to ResearchGate, bitter melon contains bioactive compounds that help regulate blood sugar, cholesterol, and antioxidants. It mimics insulin, supports heart health, and may prevent fat accumulation, aiding overall well-being. If you want to add bitter melon to your diet for longevity, the recommended amount is about 2 to 3 ounces per day. 2. Purple sweet potatoes. The Okinawans have relied on purple sweet potatoes for generations, making them a core part of their diet, and their remarkably low rates of heart disease, dementia, and metabolic disorders speak for themselves. A potent component of purple sweet potatoes is their abundance of anthocyanins, the pigments responsible for their deep purple hue. As the body ages, mitochondria become less efficient, leading to fatigue, slower metabolism, and increased risk of chronic disease. But anthocyanins help reinforce mitochondrial membranes, preventing oxidative damage and keeping energy production steady. Moreover, unlike regular starch, which quickly turns into sugar, resistant starch in purple sweet potatoes passes through the digestive system largely intact until it reaches the colon, where it ferments and produces short-chain fatty acids like butyrate. Butyrate is a game changer for longevity because it strengthens the gut lining, reduces inflammation, and even improves insulin sensitivity. According to a 4-week study, consuming purple-fleshed sweet potato beverages significantly lowered systolic blood pressure with no major safety concerns. Levels rose after stopping, suggesting potential benefits for blood pressure control. A good starting point for anyone wishing to take advantage of purple sweet potatoes' longevity benefits is 4 to 6 ounces daily. 3. Fermented cabbage. Whether it's kimchi in South Korea or sauerkraut in Germany, this fermented vegetable plays a major role in keeping the gut, immune system, and overall health in peak condition. Over time, a poor diet, stress, and environmental toxins weaken gut bacteria, leading to chronic inflammation and a weakened immune response. But by regularly eating fermented cabbage, beneficial bacteria flourish, creating a stronger, more balanced gut microbiome. This directly lowers the risk of autoimmune diseases, digestive disorders, and even cognitive decline, which are all common factors in aging. Furthermore, as the body ages, cellular regeneration slows down, leading to weaker tissues, declining organ function, and greater disease susceptibility. Polyamines like spermidine naturally increase during fermentation, helping counteract this process by supporting autophagy, the body's natural recycling system that clears out damaged cells and replaces them with new, functional ones. This process is essential for preventing premature aging, protecting brain health, and keeping the body's systems running smoothly. According to MDPI, fermented plant foods support health with anti-inflammatory, anti-diabetic, and immune-boosting benefits due to antioxidants and probiotic bacteria. They improve gut microbiota, reduce oxidative stress, and may protect against chronic diseases, making them valuable for overall well-being. Those who are interested in adding fermented cabbage to their diet should aim for 2 to 4 ounces daily. 4. Watercress. In Mediterranean regions, particularly in parts of Sardinia, where centenarians thrive, watercress is a regular part of meals, often added to salads, soups, and stews. Every day, our cells are exposed to oxidative stress from pollution, processed foods, and even normal metabolic processes, which may lead to genetic mutations and faster aging. But watercress works by activating detoxifying enzymes that neutralize harmful compounds before they may damage DNA. This process significantly lowers the risk of age-related diseases, including certain cancers, while also keeping skin, tissues, and organs functioning optimally. In addition to its many other beneficial effects, watercress can boost blood circulation by increasing the body's natural production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a key molecule that helps blood vessels relax and expand, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach every part of the body efficiently. Issues like high blood pressure, cognitive decline, and decreased energy levels are often brought on by the fact that blood flow tends to become more restricted as people age. However, the bioactive compounds in watercress stimulate nitric oxide production, improving vascular elasticity and preventing arterial stiffness. This means better heart health, sharper brain function, and greater overall vitality. According to PubMed, an 8-week study found that daily consumption of raw watercress significantly reduced DNA damage, with stronger effects in smokers. It also increased plasma lutein and beta-carotene levels, suggesting enhanced antioxidant protection and a potentially reduced risk of cancer. It is suggested that people who want to increase their longevity through diet consume about 2 ounces of watercress daily. 5. Black radish. In parts of Europe, especially France and Spain, where centenarians maintain strong digestion and sharp cognitive function well into old age, black radish is often used both as food and natural medicine. Black radish provides high levels of glucosinolates, sulfur-containing compounds that stimulate the liver's detoxification process. Over time, the body accumulates toxins from processed foods, pollution, and even normal metabolic waste. If these toxins aren't efficiently cleared out, they may contribute to chronic inflammation, hormonal imbalances, and a sluggish metabolism, all of which speed up aging. Black radish triggers the liver to produce more bile, which helps break down fats and flush out harmful substances more effectively. Another remarkable feature of black radish is its ability to enhance respiratory health by naturally clearing mucus and reducing inflammation in the lungs. Many people don't realize that lung function plays a huge role in longevity. Over time, exposure to environmental pollutants, allergens, and even minor infections may lead to a buildup of congestion and irritation in the respiratory system. Black radish contains raffanin, a bioactive compound that helps thin excess mucus and supports the body's natural ability to expel harmful particles from the airways. This is especially beneficial for older adults, as maintaining strong lung function directly correlates with increased lifespan and better overall health. According to Preventive Nutrition and Food Science, black radish extract reduces inflammation, supporting liver and immune health. 2 or 3 ounces of black radish per day is an excellent amount to help maintain healthy liver and lungs for those who want to incorporate it into their diet. 6. Burdock Root. This earthy, slightly sweet root is packed with compounds that help the body maintain peak function at a deep cellular level. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest silent contributors to aging, leading to conditions like arthritis, cardiovascular disease, and even cognitive decline. What makes Burdock Root special is that instead of simply reducing inflammation on the surface, arctogenin works by modulating immune function, ensuring that the body responds appropriately without overreacting. This means less unnecessary wear and tear on tissues, better joint health, and a reduced risk of neurodegenerative conditions that may impair memory and focus over time. Apart from that, because of its natural diuretic properties, Burdock Root aids in blood purification, which is a major reason why it is considered a longevity superfood. Burdock Root encourages gentle but effective detoxification by stimulating the kidneys to flush out excess waste, reducing the toxic load on the body. This keeps circulation strong, skin clear, and vital organs functioning at their best. According to MDPI, Burdock Root powder contains carbohydrates, protein, amino acids, vitamin C, carotenoids, and phenolic compounds with strong antioxidant properties. The peel has higher phenolics and antioxidant capacity. The analysis found 17 phenolics, mainly caffeoquinic acids, and 181 volatile compounds, supporting its potential for food industry use. An ideal dosage for people wishing to incorporate Burdock Root into their daily regimen is approximately 3 to 4 ounces. 7. Chicory Greens. Aging causes a decrease in digestive efficiency, which in turn causes slow metabolism and poor nutrient absorption. Chicory greens work by signaling the liver to produce more bile, which breaks down fats and ensures that essential nutrients, like fat-soluble vitamins and antioxidants, are fully absorbed. This process not only improves digestion but also keeps the liver running optimally, preventing toxin buildup that could accelerate cellular aging. The people of Icaria, who consume wild chicory greens regularly, are known for having some of the lowest rates of metabolic disorders, largely because their digestion and detoxification processes remain strong well into old age. Moreover, chicory greens are a longevity superfood for many reasons, one of which is the high inulin content. Inulin is a prebiotic fiber that feeds good bacteria in the gut. Unlike regular fiber, inulin isn't just about digestion, it actually restructures the gut microbiome by promoting the growth of probiotic strains that reduce inflammation and regulate immune function. A well-balanced gut microbiome plays a crucial role in aging, as it affects everything from brain health to cardiovascular function. According to the Scientific World Journal, chicory is a nutrient-rich plant containing inulin, flavonoids, tannins, and sesquiterpene lactones, offering anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial, and antioxidant benefits. It supports immune health, liver function, and digestion, making it valuable in both human diets and livestock feed. Aim for 2 to 3 ounces of chicory greens daily for optimal digestion and gut health if you are trying to include them in your diet. 8. Romanesco Broccoli. As people age, neurons become more susceptible to inflammation and stress, which may lead to cognitive decline and memory issues. Camphorol works by reducing inflammation in the brain's neural pathways, improving communication between brain cells, and even stimulating the production of new neurons. This is a major reason why diets rich in cruciferous vegetables, like those in Sardinia, are associated with a significantly lower risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Furthermore, another longevity-boosting element in Romanesco is its exceptionally high content of methylation-supporting compounds, particularly folate. Methylation is a crucial biological process that helps regulate gene expression, repair DNA, and maintain cellular health. Over time, inefficient methylation may lead to accelerated aging, weakened immune function, and increased vulnerability to chronic diseases. Folate from whole food sources, like Romanesco, supports proper methylation, ensuring that cells continue to regenerate and function optimally. According to MDPI, broccoli is rich in fiber, vitamins A, C, and K, minerals like calcium and potassium, and bioactive compounds such as glucosinolates and sulforaphane. These compounds provide antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and anti-cancer benefits, supporting overall health and disease prevention. For those looking to incorporate Romanesco broccoli into their diet, around 3 to 5 ounces per day is a great amount to support brain health and cellular repair. 9. Jicama. Unlike many root vegetables that are primarily starchy, jicama is packed with unique compounds that actively support the immune system and enhance circulation, two critical factors in long-term health. One of the most valuable components of jicama is its unusually high content of oligofructose inulin, a powerful prebiotic fiber that directly fuels beneficial gut bacteria. A strong gut microbiome isn't just important for digestion, it plays a major role in regulating immune function, reducing systemic inflammation, and even supporting mental health. But in blue zones like Nicoya, where jicama is frequently consumed, people maintain a more balanced microbiome well into old age, giving them a natural advantage in fighting infections and managing inflammation. Another reason jicama is a powerful food for longevity is its high content of pyridoxine, better known as vitamin B6, which is essential for maintaining strong cardiovascular health. As people age, homocysteine, a naturally occurring amino acid, may build up in the blood and contribute to inflammation and arterial damage, increasing the risk of heart disease. B6 from natural food sources like jicama helps break down homocysteine, ensuring that blood vessels stay flexible and circulation remains efficient. According to the National Library of Medicine, jicama is a low glycemic food rich in inulin and fructooligosaccharides, supporting blood sugar control and gut health. Its fiber and starch content increases with maturity, enhancing its nutritional benefits. The recommended daily allowance of jicama for those trying to incorporate it into their diet is about 4 to 6 ounces. 10. Wild dandelion greens. Wild dandelion greens might seem like an ordinary weed, but in regions where people consistently live past 100, they are a treasured part of the diet. In Icaria, Greece, one of the world's renowned blue zones, these bitter greens are consumed almost daily, often foraged fresh and prepared in simple, nourishing meals. As the body ages, digestion naturally slows down, and toxins from food and the environment may accumulate, putting extra stress on the liver. The bitter compounds in dandelion greens stimulate bile flow, helping to break down fats more efficiently while also flushing out harmful waste products. This process not only keeps digestion smooth but also ensures that the body's detox pathways remain open, preventing inflammation from building up. Another powerful factor that makes wild dandelion greens a longevity superfood is their exceptionally high mineral content, particularly potassium and magnesium, which help regulate cellular pH balance. Over time, modern diets, especially those high in processed foods, tend to create an acidic internal environment, which may lead to chronic inflammation, weakened bones, and metabolic disorders. But dandelion greens naturally counteract acidity by providing alkaline minerals that help maintain the body's ideal pH. When the body is in balance, cellular processes function more efficiently, nutrient absorption improves, and inflammation stays low. According to MDPI, dandelion supports lipid and sugar metabolism, helping manage metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, and atherosclerosis. Rich in bioactive compounds, it may aid in regulating blood sugar and cholesterol, reducing the risk of cardiovascular complications. For those looking to incorporate wild dandelion greens into their routine, about 2 to 3 ounces per day is a great amount to support digestion and mineral balance. Moving on, here are 5 vegetables the longest living people avoid for better health. You might think all vegetables are good for you, but the longest living people in the world are careful about what they put on their plates. Let me tell you about 5 vegetables that don't make the cut in the diets of the longest living people. 1. White potatoes. While they're a staple in many households, white potatoes may spike blood sugar rapidly, leading to insulin resistance over time. Unlike their nutrient-dense cousins, like sweet potatoes, they have a high glycemic index and may contribute to metabolic issues when eaten in excess. 2. Canned corn. Corn itself isn't inherently bad, but canned corn is often loaded with preservatives, excess sodium, and BPA from packaging, which may disrupt hormones and increase inflammation. The longest living people focus on fresh, whole foods rather than processed versions. 3. Eggplant. Eggplant belongs to the nightshade family, which some long-living populations avoid due to its solanine content, a compound that may contribute to joint inflammation and digestive issues. While not everyone is sensitive, those prone to inflammation tend to steer clear. 4. Peppers. Like eggplant, peppers contain alkaloids and lectins, which may trigger inflammation in people with autoimmune conditions. Green bell peppers, in particular, are less ripe and contain higher levels of these compounds compared to red or yellow varieties. 5. Sprouted potatoes. Regular potatoes are one thing, but once they sprout, they produce high levels of toxic glycocolloids, which may cause digestive distress and even neurological symptoms in high amounts. Long-living cultures stick to fresh, properly stored produce to avoid unnecessary toxins. Each of these 10 vegetables does something incredible inside the body, whether it's protecting DNA, fueling mitochondria, improving digestion, or flushing out toxins. When I make an effort to include these foods in my meals, I know I'm giving my body the best chance to stay younger for longer. And you may do the same. For me, longevity isn't just about adding more years to my life, it's about making sure those years are full of energy, strength, and good health. The longest living people in the world know this too, and they don't rely on extreme diets or expensive supplements. Instead, they eat nutrient-packed vegetables every single day that keep their bodies strong and their minds sharp. Today we learned about all the vegetables that the longest living people eat, but did you know that there are other foods in your pantry that may be just as helpful? Want to find out more? Watch 4 mistakes you should never make when eating avocado. Or watch what eating 1 cucumber every day does to your body. You may watch either or both of them. How many of the vegetables mentioned earlier are currently in your diet? Let us know in the comments section below.